So SmashJT goes, and you see here, there's like a green circle around a planet up in the sky, and it says, "This is unnecessary and intentionally signaling trans." Okay. They know what they're doing. Halo is now bat signaling trans people with one of their planets in the background. Then he goes on to say, once you notice bisexual lighting being used, you cannot unsee it. This is intentional. I will not be gaslit. So this is one of those times where like a Tumblr meme kind of crosses over into psychosis on the internet. The idea of bisexual lighting, well, first of all, cyan and magenta are opposite on the color wheel, so they automatically work as in contrast, which is why you see it a lot in, space stuff and futuristic stuff and things like that, because that's the vibe it gives off, like the cyberpunk vaporwave type shit. And so that's why you see it a lot. The bisexual lighting thing is tied back to, I believe, an episode of Sherlock, I think is the first time I heard it. I don't know. I do believe that was the first time. It was like 2017, somewhere around there. And it was an internet joke. It was a meme, right? But you bring up a good point, Anarin. What does bisexual lighting and trans have to do with each other? Nothing. Like, the reason why it's called bisexual lighting is it represents the bisexual flag colors, not the trans pride flag colors. So what does he mean signaling trans? Like, are they sitting around like Daredevil or Batman or one of these other heroes waiting for this color to pop up? Which, by the way, it's everywhere. Just like Extra Hero says, it's everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, these colors are prevalent all over the place. Matter of fact, you can find it in Blade Runner 2049. You can find it in John Wick. So now, is John Wick signaling trans with bisexual lighting? I feel like people, it's getting really bad for these guys. It's getting really bad because we're already seeing, like, if you look around, the infighting is becoming more and more vicious. It's like these guys are going after each other like for the jugular, like tooth and nail. And so this is beyond a read. Like, I would give this a red flag, but it's not even really red flag worthy because it's so, something is wrong with a person's brain if they believe this. Like, if you read this and you're like, yeah, this tracks. Something is wrong with you, legitimately. It really is. Get yourself checked out. But I thought it was interesting. There's a community note under this. I haven't read it yet. I read the first line of it. Let's see what the community note says, because I think it's going to be kind of funny. All right. The circled purple area is the planet Threshold, the largest planet in the system Alpha Halo resides in. The new cover art for Halo Campaign Evolved is a direct remake of the original for Halo CE, also featuring Threshold. So were they doing trans bisexual lighting signaling back with Halo CE? Like, legitimately. Oh my gosh. It's pretty crazy. But it's even worse. There's a clip. Let me find the clip here. There's a clip where he's even doubling down on this and making crazy accusations about this lighting. I kid you not. Here it is. We're going to watch this, and then I'm going to take a moment, because once you hear him and what he has to say here, if you're somebody who isn't terminally online and ill, let's just watch it.
I'm not going to allow myself to be gaslit anymore by these people that tell me that it's just my imagination, because it's a very clear agenda that's being pushed. Bisexual lighting is being pushed to the forefront, trying its darndest to take an entire generation of people and indoctrinate the next generation to make this feel like a normal thing.
Okay.
So that when they see the flags out in society, they feel comfortable around them. They're more accepting of it. And hopefully, the way that these fucktards think, they can indoctrinate them easier into the cult. I'm not...
Okay. Sir, I need you to seek professional help. I need you to immediately check yourself in and have yourself tested for some sort of, like, I don't know. I don't want to armchair diagnose, but this feels like there's something else going on. Okay, so let's try and unpack this as logically as possible. If lighting, magenta and cyan lighting, was a way to train people to be bisexual or trans, then that's a really simple process, right? Like, that's one of those things where if it were possible, it would be the most dangerous weapon in the world. If it's just a lighting, like if it's just the lighting or the colors themselves, think about the implications of that. That all you have to do to indoctrinate someone is show them a couple of colors. That's the accusation here. And that by seeing those colors, when they see those colors represented in other places, it's like a light switch, and they will be transformed into bisexual, or I guess trans people, even though that doesn't make any sense either. I want, like, can I get the story on this? I want the story of how bisexual lighting hurt people. Like, is there a story out there, a documented story, where someone saw bisexual lighting in, like, John Wick or Halo or something like that, and then became bisexual or became trans? Just one documented case of that being the reality. Like, but this is why I have an issue with the way the internet functions. He can say this without any proof whatsoever, right? He's saying it, and because of the fact that people don't seem to understand that this will lead to someone feeling a certain kind of way about an entire group of people, because of that, he can just say it with no proof whatsoever, and now bisexual and trans people get targeted. Right. Is it in the room with us now? I mean, it could be. I'm using red, though. I don't know. Is red lighting? What sexuality is red lighting? I think it means, like, if you're selling your ass, right? Red lighting is like if you're a prostitute. Maybe I should get a different color light. Maybe it should be a different color. I don't know about the red light special. Anyway, SmashJT, everybody. SmashJT.